Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, it's Relic with Relic Gaming, and we're back on the Minecraft server, and we're going to be doing some stuff today. I brought some TNT along, and I'm started already hollowing out this hole, so I figure why not continue with that anyways. So we're going to open the show up with a bang, which is never a bad thing, I guess. We'll go down one more. And do our nice little diamond pattern. Because after we get this whole thing hollowed out, and let's get out of here. Go to that. After we get this whole thing hollowed out, what I plan on doing is doing the obsidian flooring like I did before, although the obsidian is probably going to be changed to black wool for the longest time, just because black wool is a heck of a lot cheaper on the resources, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. And even that is, like, I've been trying to line this. 3 stacks only gets me a quarter away around the building, so not exactly very far stretching, but it's enough. Excellent. So basically, like I said, we're gonna just play around with the TNT until I run out, pretty much. In other news, we have one more that is joining us, so that brings us a total of 6 people on the server now. And like I said, it's closed. I'm just waiting to hear back from the people I've already invited onto the server. And potentially, if there's any open spots at the end of all this, I might open it up for an application process. I am not positive. Opening up to an application process really scares me, though, just because, one, I don't know the people, and that's cold down there. I don't want to waste that. One, I don't know the people personally, and most of the people on here I know personally, or have known them for a very, very long time. Otherwise, and just the whole thing kind of like makes me nervous because I don't want anyone to grief, and I can't be on 110% of the time to, you know, moderate everything. So, as I light myself on fire. Boom! Excellent. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of little bit of cleanup work to do. Like, for example, removing these cross beams, blah blah blah. You know, making sure all this is good to go. As for how far down this is gonna go, I have no idea yet. I haven't really decided like that much yet, but I'm just kind of winging it for now. And knock that out, knock that out, knock that out. And finally knock that out. Now I have no blocks to place it on. Whatever. Good enough. Good enough. And kaboom. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying, the whole thing is, like, with the application process, it really scares me, is because I don't know if anyone's going to grief. You know, someone might say they're, you know, look really promising on the application and then just be a complete, you know, jerk on the server. And I really don't want that. I want this to be an enjoyable process for everyone. Maybe I'll have to do something like a contest or something later on down the road. But don't cross your fingers as of right now. It might just remain a private server for eternity. And I hope you guys are okay with that. Still, some pretty cool things are going to go on the server, and I really hope you guys do learn to like the personalities on the server, as well as, you know, the content that we have to offer. And now I'm going to go into a bit of a channel update thing, as we have this next explosion. Excellent. Just give me 1 second. anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to go into channel update mode. I just got done recording a really cool game of League of Legends with the group of buddies. And actually, this group of buddies are on the server. Oh, like I said, personalities we get to fall in love with. But basically, it was we put ourselves in basically an unwinnable circumstance by playing all supports. All supports. I literally mean all supports. There's a 5v5 all support team. And, well, I'm not gonna, like, spoil too much of it, but the game is epic. It freaking will blow your mind. I was personally not having the greatest game, but towards the end of it, I don't care how I did. It was pretty fun to watch. The whole thing just, it's a long game. I'm gonna say that. So if you like sitting around for probably around 40 minutes watching a game, if you want to just kill time, listen to some funny commentary or some really bad jokes, your choice. Depends on what you're really looking for in our work. We do both. Just be sure to check this out because it's pretty darn funny. Like, just, oh god, that game was amazing. And as well as earlier, well, when this episode comes out, it's going to be yesterday, Walking Dead episode 2 came out, so definitely go check that out. I know The Walking Dead is being a fairly popular series right now, so I'm happy that you guys are enjoying it. And that's just going to be released every Tuesday, so that's a constant Tuesday release. Expect the League of Legends video on a Thursday. Thursday. As for other League of Legends videos, I definitely will continue making them. It's probably one of my favorite games to record because, just one, I love the team aspect of recording with people in Skype. There's a lot of cool things that go on, the dynamic. So that, yeah, we're going to have League of Legends, I think, on Thursdays from now on, so you'll probably get a new game or a highlight reel of some, like, really funny clips or something that's happened over the past week for that. And then, finally, I'd like to get it back into StarCraft commentary mode, so I might do a little bit of that. No promises, though, on the StarCraft commentary. I might download just a replay pack and start casting from that. And as for stuff like the past projects, like I know I mentioned I wanted to do Portal. I am in the works of recording a short little series because I'm not going to do the campaign. I'm going to actually do community maps, so that way everyone can play and check out like these new maps. They're relatively unknown. And I think it should be a lot of fun just to play some new campaigns, see what the community puzzles have to offer. Maybe even stump me a few times, which is going to be kind of funny. But we have the Portal that should be coming up. As for originals right now, I've put that on and I really don't want to, but I put that on the back burner for the fact that those episodes take me so long to do because it's when reviewing a map, and especially reviewing a map of let's see how to put this. The next For Originals episode is actually going to be on Haven, which is a Halo 4 map. I don't have all the details, and I haven't played Halo 4 yet. I haven't gone to any of the events to actually try it, so I have to really carefully study the footage of what's going on in the video to actually understand like map design and flow. And I don't want to give you guys false information or anything on like how the map's going to play or anything, because that would just be downright mean. So those episodes take me a very long time to do, but it is on the way. I just want to make sure that it is the highest quality, especially for a series that is so dear and close to my heart. The For Originals is basically the show that got me into YouTube, and started doing stuff like this, because heck, the Halo was and still is, to be completely honest, my favorite game ever created, and I want to do justice for it. And I know at one time the community actually did like look up to, you know, what I said when I was reviewing a map, and that may have changed because I have been fallen out of the community for quite some time, but that's for my own personal reasons. Just like every community has its flaws, the Halo community is no different. But that's aside from the point. But for Originals is something I really, really want to get back into doing. And the episodes are coming, don't worry. I have not forgot about them. So if you're looking for content in Halo, it shall be on its way. The exact ETA of it, though, is completely unknown to even me. But, like I said, just be expecting it. Also, don't be shocked if you see, like, it just randomly appear. There's going to be no set schedule for Originals until probably Halo 4 actually comes out. So, and to be completely honest, it's probably going to be a once every 2 week episode, and that's definitely going to deal with a lot of community creations and stuff that people do. I like doing stuff mainly for community review, just because a lot of people don't get good feedback on their map, and they just either never change the way they think about map design, so nothing ever really gets, you know, evolved. I know for the longest time we had Onslaught remakes, and I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that, but it's basically a midship clone, which is a Halo 2 map, and then Onslaught, or Amplified, was a Halo 3 version of that, basically, that got into the MLG playlist. And for a very long time we had clones of those maps because, one, yes, they are a very, very stable design, but in my opinion they lack interest at this point. One, I don't want to say they're no longer relevant to the metagame in a way, but they just don't carry their weight competitively as much as some other map would, that is a little bit more complex in design. I think we've reached the point where maps don't have to be simple anymore to be competitive. I mean, you can have an asymmetric map with very, very competitive qualities and stuff, and that's what I like to see, instead of the just pure symmetrical 2-base capture the flag style. You know, don't get me wrong, the maps are fun, but there are definitely other ways to go about getting balance and design in there. And we have one last piece of TNT, so let us make this count. We'll just burrow in here just a little bit. And put this right in. I didn't mean to dig that out, actually. Right in there. We'll zigzag our way out. And kaboom! Excellent. So we are now officially out of TNT. We'll just go up to the top and start glassing over the top. But yeah, so that's my stance on like the channel updates and stuff. If there's any other games you really want to see, let me know. I'll try to figure out a way to schedule them in. If not, they definitely can take the place of other series once they're over. For example, and I don't want to even give this as an example because it hasn't even really started yet. The Portal series, once I feel like that's hit a point where, well, there's nothing more I can do with it. But I seem kind of hard just because there are so many community maps and so much time put into the Portal universe with custom creations and stuff. I don't foresee that going that way in any near future, but just in case that does happen, I could replace it with another episode of something else. So just keep that in mind. If you really want to see a certain game played, go ahead and like let me know, send me a message. Hey, let's play this game, and I'll be like, yeah, that actually sounds like a good idea. Like I've actually considered playing Rome Total War, and dang it, stupid glass piece going in the wrong area. But yeah, just like I'm open to play just about any game. There's really no game that I won't play. I'm not huge into fighters, but if you guys want to see a fighter game, then by all means, let's suggest it, and I'll try my really newbie hand at it. So we're going to need a lot more glass for this. It's hard to believe that was 63 blocks of glass. And how much do I have left? 5 pieces. Excellent. We'll get the sand out and start cooking some glass while I do that. So yeah, it's basically the channel update portion of the good old video. This episode is probably going to be quite a bit shorter than normal. I am on a time limit today, so I feel that I'd rather just get something out to you than nothing. Even though I know some people would rather just have the half-hour or 25-minute segment that I normally do than probably a 15-minute to 20-minute video. But to be honest, I think that getting something out for the episode is better than nothing. So, and once all this glass cooks, we'll fill this in, and then that'll probably end the episode for today. As you can see, this is starting to come along. I still have a ton of work to do on it yet, and there's just gonna be a lot of things happening in the near future. I've been trying to bounce all over the place, helping stuff, and I even found a little bit of time to go caving. So I got a couple more diamonds. I was running low on my my good old stash, so we got that now. I can put the coal away. Like immediately after I end this video, I'm going back to working on the nether tunnel and stuff, or the nether hub, I guess. I still haven't I still haven't decided on a theme yet that I wanna make that. I was actually thinking nether brick and sandstone for the inside the portal room, and that's gonna actually mimic this like outside interior. Outside interior. It's gonna mimic the outside interior of the this whole building. No, it's gonna actually mimic the interior of this building. As you can already see, we have the glass and the nether and stuff, so that's kind of what's going on around here. Because this is spawn, so well, that's spawn. This is just the way to get out of spawn. And I'm going to go ahead and wait for all this glass to finish up, and then I'll cut back to you guys and we'll wrap up the episode. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back, and we're going to finish up the top here. In the meantime, I was just kind of smoothing out the bottom of this, making it look a little bit better while making it... I'm basically putting a band-aid on it while the, wound is gashing and, blood's everywhere and there's no fixing it. Not until it's actually done. We'll eventually stitch it up. But I actually kind of like the jagged look of it, just being, I don't know, kind of cave-like. I thought that was kind of cool. Dang it! Oh, I wish I had Silk Touch so badly. It would make life a lot easier. But anyways, so yeah, thanks, thanks guys for watching. I know that I've been trying to really focus on getting the videos up and stuff for you guys. Like I said, there's a lot to look forward to, a lot coming up. Just keep your eyes peeled. Please like and subscribe. I feel like a broken record saying this, and I kind of hate saying it, but please do. It really does help. And it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside that you guys enjoy my stuff. Or if you absolutely hate it, please tell me why, what I can do to improve it. But in the meantime, this is RelleK with RelleK Gaming, and we are out of here. Later, guys.